Right, this is another behind the scenes thing. So I've got this N-gauge set, which is a battery thing, kind of a toy-like thing. But I thought it was quite interesting. But it's not working. And the reason it seems to be that this battery is rather had it. So I think it says underneath it's 1.2 volts. It says 2 times 1.2 volts. So it looks like it might be 2 cells in series. I'm not sure, but it obviously needs replacing. So I'm going to see if I can get one, and I'll see if I can repair it. The biggest problem is going to be putting all the bits back together because it's very tiny and very fiddly. But you know, it was worth a look. Might be able to get a replacement one of these. I don't know. I didn't really pay very much for it, so I'm not that bothered. It was another one of my projects that I want to get going. So it's quite difficult to put back together, but I think I'll do it. You can see a wire's come off there, but that doesn't. I don't think that's the problem. You can see the battery's extremely crusty. So part of the reason I'm also filming this is so I can document it for myself when I go to put it back together. So the charging comes from the track, from this piece, and you kind of lift that up, and the battery box puts 6 volts across there, and it takes these onto these contacts which go from there to the battery, and charging it through this diode. And then when you turn the charging off, it's supposed to run. Now, putting this bogey assembly back together is going to be a lot of fun, but I think I can do it. I think what I'll need to do is there's a little cog that goes in here, and there's a metal bar that goes through there. So I'm going to just have to work out a way to reassemble it once I've got this. Once I put a new battery in, which I will do. I can see if I can find out what the hell these batteries are. We'll put a new one in, and then we'll see if it can work. So the set itself is relatively interesting. It's all plastic track, of course, but it is N-gauge, and yeah, it looks quite smart. It's a French TGV, or TGV, I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's got all sorts of bits of interesting track, including points and things. And of course it will fit on this desk. So, but I only paid, I mean, you see these for sale and they want quite a lot for them. I paid really not very much at all, my usual sort of 20 quid odd level. So yeah, so out of my big batch of sets that I've bought recently, I've not had a lot of luck. But I've bought a lot of things that need repair, and I'm pretty sure I can get them all working again, but it just means that the filming's delayed. So I think what I'm going to do now is we'll bag up the rest of these bits to keep them safe. We'll pack all this away, and I think we'll set up a good old Hornby 00 gauge and review that, because I've got a couple of those and I don't think there's anything wrong with those, so I think we're going to go for one of those.